Hi friends, in this video I want to explain you how I will be successful on YouTube at 39. Intro has to be done because I love this kind of intro of Casey Neistat, and I watched him for a long time, but unfortunately he's not producing videos anymore, but the videos are still on that level. My process of taking videos for my channel is in three categories. The first is the ideation and the research, the second is the video creation, and the third is the post-processing. So I try to spend as much as time as necessary, but less as possible. So that's why on the post-processing I try to keep the process, the cuts and the edits very simple, and so that's why I don't cut the videos too much. So the editing has to be very simple, and that's why I use a simple process. I upload all my videos and I try to do the cuts and the edits in two steps. The first one is a big cut, so I kick out all the parts what is not necessary. So the editing is very simple in my processes. So I try to edit a video under 2 hours. Well, the second thing I try to focus is the storytelling, because I think YouTube in general is very easy. It was made for creating something very simple, coming from an idea to something very, very big. That's why I try to focus and to prove myself video by video on the storytelling part. The editing, I try to keep it simple, because the goal is to create my first 100 videos. At my current stage of creating content and being below than 100 subscribers, I think the most important is to publish as much as possible. So putting the effort on creating videos not once a week is for me the most important thing. So I try to keep the processing of creating a video very simple, very low. I try to use less time what I have to create videos and to upload as much as possible, to make at least 100 videos like Mr. Beast said that. That's why my editing is in a very low basis. I try to cut the necessary parts off and let it uncutted as much as possible. I try to focus more on the storytelling. The storytelling is something I can overthink when I go for a walk with my dog, or when I'm creating some new ideas. I think for beginners the best and the most important thing is creating as much as possible and being focused on the storytelling, like Casey Neistat always did that. These two parts will immediately bring a channel to success and blow up a YouTuber. So the third part is what the rule I set for myself is: once a video is recorded, I don't delete it. So my goal is to do in the ideation and pre-creating of the video itself, do the most I can to not come in the position to overthink my video or my idea once again. One of the things that holds back many creators is this overthinking of an idea, overthinking the video, what people may say, what the colleagues may say. And this is what I try to shut down, to don't let it in my mind. So that's why for the first rule is to create the content, to edit the content, once push the record button. I think everything else comes later. In the stage of below than 100 subscribers on YouTube, a creator has to publish as much as possible. And this is what I try to do, and this is my way to become a creator. At 39, I'm full-time father, full-time entrepreneur, and this is I think maybe this is the most important project I ever started the last 10 years, because from 2014 I tried to start, from 2014 I tried to push the record button and then push the upload button. So all the years things hold me back, and now I try to figure out how I can manage the processes so simple to create as much as possible videos for my channel. So the takeaways at the end are that keeping the processes and the level of the processes very low, maybe 2-3 steps, that's it. Being focused more on the storytelling itself and the content itself, and not the kind of visual effects and transitions and all the things, what takes you a lot of time. And the third is, once you record it, don't delete it. If you put the record button, try to make the best out of the content and publish that. I think this brings you more value, even if the video is completely for the trash. I think the learning process for you is much bigger than maybe for your audience. Well, we forgot that this process, creating videos, trying to bring value to an audience, is not a process and a learning process for others who can learn from our videos. It is also a learning process for us. Especially for me, it's definitely a learning process, because after every video I try to learn new things. I try to analyze my videos, what was good, what was not so good. So I hope I could help you with this video a little, at least. Maybe if the storytelling itself was not so the best, at least I could give you some information how I do that, and maybe you can apply it on your story and say, hey, I'm not alone with this problem, and hope you feel motivated to push the record button and then upload your videos. I'm excited to see something from you. Tag me on your videos. I would like that.